Hi guys. So in this video I just wanted to give you a few tips and tricks to use your planner efficiently and not waste time around how to figure Hi guys. So I made this video to help you figure out certain tips or tricks which will help you use this planner more efficiently and make the whole process smoother. So let's go. You can just add whatever account name you have or not. I just want to tell you that this planner, everything is customizable. It's not like a digital or an iPad planner where you have to have things in a certain, where when you have a certain layout, you can't change it much. But in this case, you can. If you want to put your account picture, you can put it here. You can delete the hearts, you can change the color of this, and whatever you like. If you don't want to have a lot of brand management tabs and you just want your monthly calendar view, you can just choose to use this section and you can, completely delete these things. So basically, I want, if you're a minimal planner user, you can just keep few of these links and delete the rest. And similarly, if you want to use everything, you are definitely going to enjoy it. Now, in the holiday section, if you're from India, I have the Indian holidays. If you're from anywhere around the world, I have a different holiday tab for you. So tip number one is, whenever you are planning out a monthly post, what you can do is, for example, I want to have 2 or 3 posts on the same day. I'm posting on Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. So you can keep, if post one, and then I just want you to press command and enter, and it will automatically go there. So you can go like post one, post two, and then add logos from this directly here. For example, for this, and maybe it's a YouTube short, so I'm just gonna post the YouTube short over here similarly. And then you can also reduce the size of it. I wouldn't recommending the reducing the size too much, because sometimes these pictures just go all over the place. So it's like on you, but I think keep it like as large as you can. Secondly, I find something which is useful is, sometimes we want to reuse our content or repurpose your content. For example, so if I have this aesthetic post planned for platform Instagram, I might also want to put this on Snapchat. So I can just copy and paste here. So I know this post is going on 2 platforms. So you can do this and add multiple platforms for the same. Third tip I really wanted to give you, and this is really important, so stick on to it. So whenever you're using the monthly tab, sometimes the pictures get here and there. So for not letting, so if you're a person who likes to use stickers, I would love, like, if you don't like to use stickers, you can delete them. But if you like to use stickers, I want to tell you that if you don't follow this tip, your stickers might move. So I want you to just not go through anything. Just go to the stickers tab first, then go through December, November, and then just scroll on one so that everything gets time to load, and then scroll back eventually to your January part again. Because sometimes while reloading, and if you scroll down and if you try to move things again and again, your stickers do get messed up. So I know this sounds crazy, and even I was not aware how to get rid of this matter, but you need to do this. Like, just go on like multiple times and it will not take much time to load. Trust me, I know this sounds crazy, but now as you can see, the stuff is not loading anymore. So because once it reloads, it's difficult to change things, and now the stuff would be at its original position. If I wouldn't have done this, these stickers would have been everywhere, and it would have created a chaos. So yeah, just take care of this and your stickers wouldn't be messed up. I know it's a tedious thing, but it's like a one time only, and then you can enter whatever month you want. Another thing I wanted to tell you is, you can actually add pictures and stickers all by yourself. So you just go to the insert tab, go to image and image over cells, because then it does not restrict your image to a particular cell. So you go here, and either you want a sticker, you can Google search, for example, I want a star, right? So I can just insert it, and here we have the star. So you can just resize the star and use this as a quick sticker to put or decorate whatever you like to do. So this is how you insert pictures. You can also insert pictures from your own gallery, camera, URL, photos. So it makes the whole process very convenient and very easy. Then I just wanted to show you this little way. For example, you want to track your content, but you don't want these conditional format. Like you don't want this filter. So you can just remove this filter by going on data and turn off filter, and your filter would be turned off. Same for data validation. So if you don't want to be restricted to this, if you don't want a list, so just select this and go on data validation, and you can just remove the validation from whatever cell or like as a whole column. And you can also enter different paths for yourself for as per as your need. If you don't need so many things, you can remove and customize the list as your own. And you can do the same for any platform you have. So I hope you have a great time using this. Thank you for watching.